What's up, I like scary. I hope you all are having an awesome day. I'm having an awesome day. It feels great to be a horror fan. So you all want to talk today some more about the Halloween franchise. But before we get started, definitely smash the like button because it definitely helps. So starting off, I want to talk about why does Michael Myers still works in 2023? Why is he still like the face of horror in my opinion and a lot of your guys' opinions? But to get into this, it's more of okay. I feel like the realisticness of Michael Myers, why a lot of people like him, including myself. Just first off, the look of Michael Myers. The look of Michael Myers, yes, it's like very basic. The coveralls, the mask, the butcher knife, the boots, the jungle boots, whatever you want to say. I really do think it's scary looking at Michael Myers. Looking at his hands. I remember in '78 just seeing a lot of the shots, not being able to see his face until Laurie finally sees him in the classroom, and you just see the hands of a man with a mask on that looks like a human, but it's just a blank white face. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, is that a guy under that mask? I remember just watching it. It's like that's what makes it scary. He's no monster. He's the shape of a man, and he's evil. And I think that's why we like Michael, because he's that scary story to talk about. He's in Haddonfield, and he's stalking babysitters, and he comes out of nowhere. And it all started when he was younger, when he took out Judith Myers and everything. And he actually has a story that's connected to him. Michael actually has a story that's connected to him. Now, another thing, I feel like Michael Myers is actually scary as hell, man, when you think about it. I know a lot of people out there that say that Michael Myers is scary. A lot of females, guys, that says Michael is scary. And, it plays more into the part of, those killers like Jeffrey Dahmer, Ed Gein, and all of that crazy stuff, because Michael, he's not supernatural. He's not supernatural. He's based off being evil. He's a man that can take damage. And he's purely and simply evil, like Dr. Loomis said. And he's the boogeyman. He's the embodiment of evil. He's the shape of a man. He's not bulky like Jason. He's not zombified like Jason. He's a man. He falls down, but he gets back up. And you got to talk about the score. You got to love the Halloween score. That score is so iconic. But I think the reason, Michael Myers works is his story. His story and how he's straight to the point. That's another reason. Michael is straight to the point. He's very polished when it comes to like kills and just having brains in general. Now I'm not saying calling Jason dumb or anything. I'm just saying Michael, he's very smart. For example, that scene in H2O when he lowers himself down and he jumps behind Laura and he slices her. He's actually waiting for her to walk past. That's very smart. Think about it. When Michael, with the Bob kill, he pops out at Bob. He gets him. He pops out. He grabs him, and he pins him on the wall. Cameron has the gun. Michael catches him. He catches him off guard. Boom. Do what he does to Cameron. Takes him out because he has a weapon. He can fire and he can hit Michael. Also, the nurse, Carmela, is played by Carmela. When she's shooting at him, he kicks the door. She shoots herself. Michael's very smart, man. He's very smart. He knows how to get out of tight situations, and some of these slashers don't think like Michael Myers. He's like very to the point, like that Michael Myers is coming back. That he's coming back because that's who he is. He started that. The night he came home and all of that. Just having a designated area to go to. Michael is the face of horror, and I've said it many times on previous streams. Think about it, you guys. When Halloween 2018 came out, everyone wanted to bring their franchises back. They wanted to bring their slashers back. Scream, Friday the 13th. People talk about Nightmare on Elm Street trying to be in the works. All types of stuff. Soon as Michael exceeded expectation in the box office with 2018, passing up 200 million, everyone's like, okay, I have to bring my slasher back. But the thing is, Michael Myers is the only one that can do that. Because he has a big following like us, you guys. Like, we love Michael Myers, his story. I don't care people saying like, so many timelines. At the end of the day, we still watch all of these films, no matter what. I can't count how many times I've watched all these Halloween films. They never get old to me. That's the thing. And I always ask myself that. I'm like, why doesn't Halloween never get old? You know, I was raised on Michael Myers. You know, Auntie Lori. You know, Grandpa Loomis. You know, Uncle Michael. My mom put that VHS in the freaking VCR non-stop because she knew it would shut me up and it would have my attention. She put me on to that. You know, it was just Halloween was just something new. It was something different. And in 2023, a movie that was made in 1978 still keeps his head above water. Why? Michael fucking Myers, bro. The whole embodiment of Michael Myers, the way he does things, the creepiness, the way he handles stuff, it's just, people like it because it's so real. It's so gritty and real. It's not over the top. That's another thing. Michael Myers is not over the top. He's not. He's straight to the point. And you know, a lot of these kills that we've seen in this trilogy, yes, some of them were like gory, but most of them were just aggressive, bro. Like it was like, it wasn't next like Jason punches someone's head off the fucking roof. It was just aggressive, like he's angry, bro. Like it's like the firefighter kills. I can see someone doing that in real life. You know, if they're off the shits. You know, maybe someone's off bath salts or something, or going ape shit. Like, you know, I can see someone going crazy like how Michael did in real life. He gets the Halligan tool, he goes to work. You know, but the thing is, he's no man. He's the shape of a man. That's why he gets that name, the shape. He's, you know, he can take hits. He can take, you know, a lot of blows and stuff like that. And to touch on something, you know, with Michael, he's very fucking smart. Think about that scene with Karen. Have you guys ever thought about that? Think about that scene with Karen when she's in the basement in 2018 with the rifle. I can't do it. I can't. Michael was standing there the whole time. This motherfucker done bent. He lifted the island off the floor moments ago. He's waiting. He was waiting. He was thinking that, you know, someone's gonna start panicking or whatever, you know, and screaming, which they did. Karen, Judy Greer, started screaming, I can't take it. But she kind of played Michael. That's why she hit him with the gotcha. And she shot him. That's why he popped out super quick. You know, Michael, he waits for his prey. He's not hungry. He's not greedy. He can wait. Michael, that's one thing I can say. Michael Myers has a lot of fucking patience, bro. Same thing in 2018. Lori's upstairs. The mannequins are lined up. He could have, bro, he waits for the right moment. Think about it. If Michael gets hold of you, 9 times out of 10, you're going to get hurt. You're going to get hurt. He's going, even if you get away, he's going to send your ass into the other room with the wound. Like Lori. You saw what happened. She tried to hit him with the knife. He grabbed it. Got her ass right in the gut. You can get away, but I'm going to get you. You know, I'm going to hit you with a wound, give you a wound or something. And that's the thing. Michael, he doesn't always, you know, rush into everything. He waits. You know, like everything I just named. The Cameron, Bob, you know, the nurse, Lori, he waits. He's been doing that, and I think that's real because he knows, hey, I can get shot. Bullets hurt, you know, and Michael wants to protect himself, but he also does want to kill, you know. And I think that's how we like Michael, man, because he's more real. He's more realistic. He doesn't want to just walk into a fight. He wants to, you know, wait. For example, Lori tried to, you know, get the gun shed going for all her weaponry, and you didn't even know Michael's that smart. You locked him in the basement with the gun shed. Who thinks of that? I don't think Jason would have thought about that. Michael Myers puts himself in the gun shed. Guess what? He knew the firefighters were coming. As soon as he heard it, he lift that motherfucker up. I'm here. Then, look, he got burned a little. It was getting hot in that motherfucker. I know for a fact it's metal, but he survived. He got out of it. He saw that firefighter put his hand down there. He grabbed and lifted himself up. Michael's smart, bro. He's more real. He's more real. It's like the thing with him, his kills are just, yeah, they're not over the top, but they're perfect. I feel like they're believable. Michael's kills are believable, you know, and the things that he's done in this franchise is real. It's scary. It's like, holy shit, anyone can be Michael Myers, to be honest. Yeah, your ass might get blown away eventually, but, you know, I think anyone can be Michael Myers in life, and I think that's the thing about it. It's evil. Michael's whole, you know, thing around him is evilness. He's not based off supernaturalness, or he's just evil. And it started when he was a kid, and he has a real authentic story that started when he was a child that led to him being 60 years old, and he has a legacy behind him, bro. He's been doing shit since 1963. It's 2023. Why not love him? That's the reason why Michael still works in 2023. It's all about his legacy and who he is, man, and his story, including other characters such as Allison, Laurie Strode, Dr. Loomis, you know, and just more. I think that's why it works. We love it because of those reasons. I want to kind of touch on something else before we end off, saying that, you know, why Halloween, you know, needs a whole remake. I'm gonna tell you why I just want to say this because a lot of you guys ask me this question. Why do I think this? Because think about it. It's people out here that left the theater with just knowing that Michael got grounded up and you know, he died and he's now shredded up into beef. And I think that they're going to have to do that just off the simple fact it's people out here that do not understand as many timelines. We understand because we're diehard fans, but it's people out there that don't even get the fact that, hey, bro, like, it's different timelines. So if we do bring a whole different timeline back, some people are like, bro, didn't he just die in a fucking, you know, a grinder? He got grinded up. People are not going to get that. It's going to kind of hurt the franchise, you know, I feel. And I feel like if you want to bring more money in, more storytelling, and just more sales, you're going to have to start over at some point, a fresh reboot, to be able to bring us more different variations and varieties of more Michael Myers, you know, more stories, you know, more on their own interpretation of what they think would happen in this film or this film. And I think it will work. So just kind of reboot the whole series, start from square one, tell your version of Halloween, but still keep it rooted and grounded to the original, you know, roots of Halloween. But, you know, kind of, you know, just bring other films in later in the future with Halloween with their own just franchise. That's the only way, you know, I feel like it can just happen. Just start off clean, because the way David Gordon Green ended it, it was a definite death, bro. Like, Michael's dead. He's dead he's not coming back. You're going to either have to reboot from another timeline, reboot it all in general, you know, just from a fresh start when Michael's a young kid, modern day Halloween, or continue from another Halloween, you know, timeline. That's the only way, because there's people out here that, like, once again, not going to understand what's going on with that whole just continuing from with Danielle Harris and Jamie Lloyd, which I would love to see that. That's just for us diehard fans, but you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I think I will be down to see, I keep telling you guys, I will be down to see a 78 remake if they do it similar to the flashback, or like more modern day, like with a crowd like Allison, Vicky, and Dave. It'll be cool. So, I mean, we kind of got a little teaser of that when Vicky was with Julian upstairs. It showed how Michael will operate with different babysitters, because Vicky was babysitting Julian. Michael comes out that fucking closet and he whacks her ass. I'm like, hey, this could have been a story alone with just Vicky, Julian, Michael, and Dave. You see what I'm saying? Think about that, guys. But unfortunately, this is the end of the video. Don't forget to hit me up on my social medias at ILIKESCARY on Instagram, ILIKESCARY_ on TikTok, Brand on Facebook, ILIKESCARY on Twitter. And yeah, you guys, right there where it says subscribe, next to it, click join to become a member of the channel. And yeah, you all, I want you all to watch some horror movies. Stay scary out there. I love you all. Peace.